Hello, Random County. I'm going to cut that so it's a little bit shorter. But anyway.
Only if you
hello.
remember to.
I am your lovely host, the Spooky, and Suki. And I am here with Chihuahua.
What? Is this not a djinn? What am I thinking of? One of the Japanese ghosts that, like...
No, it's how you should pronounce Chihuahua.
I don't...
And you would definitely be a Chihuahua if you were a dog.
It's not a golden retriever?
No. We already know someone who's golden retriever. And it's not you.
I'm not, like, fighty and bitey, though.
No, you just have a lot of yap, but not a lot of bite.
Oh, my God. So we were frothing the other day.
Yes.
And this little group of kids, they're at the playground. We're on, like, probably, like, be the tee off for hole 3 or something like that. And, like, we kind of see them. They have this little, like, golden doodle, some little curly head, like a little puppy.
Yeah.
And it runs and finds us and, like, starts, like, trying to, like, get in between, like, us and the kids, which was already between us and the kids. But it starts just... we're like, because, like, it, ran away. The kid can hold on to its leash. And so... like, grab its leash. And then, like, as soon as, like, grab its leash, like, his tail starts going. And just, like, does a little, like, hump. It's like, you didn't even break the... Get out of here. Like, this little dog trying to protect his kid friends. And
I think he'd be in Chihuahua, for sure. Oh, there's... New Kid is either a golden retriever or he's an orange cat.
See, I feel like I'm more orange cat.
No.
No.
No, you're the little dog energy. But yeah, so that's that. That's what you are this time. It's a Chihuahua.
Chihuahua. I feel like that's just someone just, taking the piss. Just, oh no, this site or this reference that is, unverifiable says it should be this, and you're all wrong because what I say is different. It's like,
I don't know.
I don't believe it.
I've never looked into it. That's just how I think it should be said. Chihuahua. We were talking about a jet
A jet set. Yeah, I said, no, you live a jet set life because apparently you have all the things to do tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to see an air show.
Oh, hell yeah.
On Saturday. That's why we're going to.
Is that in Lincoln?
I don't know. That's a good question. I'm just along for the ride for that one. I don't know where we're going.
That's usually how I am for, like, trips and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like road trips, but I don't necessarily like driving them.
I don't like driving.
But why?
I don't like riding in the car that long anymore.
Why, you getting old? What's going on?
Yeah. My body hurts. I'm old. I'm broken.
Why, everything's bad.
Everything hurts.
His face, whack. His shoes, whack.
Plus, like, it takes so long to, like, recover from being in the car that long now.
It's called getting old.
Sure, but, like, my back don't like it, and it's only gonna get worse. It don't get better.
You need a car that has massaging seats. That would be the solution.
I want a car that has comfy seats. I don't even have a car that has comfy seats.
No, instead you have the smart car, which is just cardboard
Actually,
seats.
I'm fine with those seats. I do actually like those.
I guess I've never ridden the front seat for long periods of time, but I mean, the Focus aren't too bad.
They're fine. They don't, like, they're a weird size on me because, like, I can't put my arms to the outside of the, like, things, but then, like, on the inside, I'm quite cramped. So it's just weird for me. And then, like, the minis are fine, but, like, they're not great. They're fine. They're not comfortable by any means, but they're fine.
See, I feel like the Focus's seats feel weird because it's only a 3-point harness.
What?
Like, I feel like if it had like 2 shoulder belts, like, it would feel like you're...
Oh, a 5-point. You're talking about 5-point.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are made to be...
Yeah.
Just the
normal. Yeah, because they're Recaros.
Buckley doos. Yeah, they're a weird size on me as a person. I don't know if they're like that for everybody else, but they're weird for me. I don't know. And then like the headrest, when I fall asleep, it makes my head go like this. So like upwards.
Back. So,
and then my fucking neck hurts for ages. And that's not good. I used to be able to, like, really good at falling asleep in the car.
I got a full 8 hours of sleep. Yeah, but you did it wrong.
Yep. Yep. That's getting old, too. So, yeah, we're going to see airplanes. Quite excited about that.
Dope.
And then I'm going to see my grandma, because she fell and broke her pelvis, I guess.
No.
Yeah.
The cool grandma? The one that I know?
I mean, that's the only grandma I have.
Okay.
The rest are gone.
No, she's hilarious.
No other grandparents these days. Well, I guess I have his grandparents.
Yeah.
One set of his grandparents. So, technically I have 3 left, but only one actually blood related to me. So yeah, that'll be fun and dandy, I think. Or I'll be stressed out as shit because I gotta do all the things tomorrow to get ready for that. And then I'm still planning on, like, making it back in time for my class, too, on Sunday. And then we have D&D. So, yeah, I gotta...
we also have a race.
Yeah, I've got shit. I've had shit to do for the last month, and I hate it. I would like less shit to do, thanks.
I thought that was, like, your thing. It's like having all the...
Yeah, but, like...
being full.
Here's the thing. I don't like having things on weekends anymore, which is when all of, like, the event
that's when
things are... Because, like, I don't like my weekends to just do studying or being lazy or cleaning.
Yeah.
And, shit's a mess in here, so obviously I haven't done that. Upstairs isn't much better. But it'll be alright. I think, after a certain wedding we have to go to.
Yes.
I think that's it for a little while. Unless there's things I don't know about on the schedule.
There's a show in Sioux Falls.
That's later.
The weekend after the wedding.
That's 2 weekends after.
No, it's immediate after.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Because I have it in me scheduled.
Yeah, but most of the time you're fucking wrong.
I mean, it's happened once or twice. Oh, no. Because the weekend after that for me.
Yeah, it's the weekend after you, bitch.
No, because, okay, I had the wedding, and then Creed, and then Rival Within.
Creed is trash.
Yeah.
Creed is absolute garbage.
I'm excited.
Most like, even the bands that are like Creed are bad.
Oh no, I would pay money to see Nickelback. Absolutely.
I would not. Again, I've seen them once. That was enough. That was plenty enough. They're not even that good, really. Anyways, I hated Creed. I always hate Creed. I will forever hate Creed. No, thank you on that. I am good. Who are they playing with?
I can't remember.
Probably more people I don't give a shit about. Anyway.
Maybe.
All right. Should we do the news?
The news.
Maybe we should do... Oh, no, they did that later.
Conversation Street?
No, the stupid Stig things.
The Stig things.
Yeah. They're like, some say...
Oh. He has to take his shoes off with an Allen key.
Yep.
All
right, anyway. Oh, I said that one too. More space news. The Orion capsule splashes down, completing the mission of Artemis 1.
Dope.
Bringing photos and videos of the moon. So they did photos of the moon's surface, and then it went a little bit past the moon and got a video of, like, the Earth going behind the moon, which was sick.
That's pretty rad.
However, this is so funny. Lovely Facebook users saying that it was dropped out of a plane.
Well, of course.
Because those videos are totally fake of the moon going before the Earth and shit like that. And I was like, oh, I hate being alive right now. This is terrible. They dropped it out of a plane.
See, it's one of those things. It's like, I'm never going to actually, like, engage them and ask the questions, but, like, do they actually believe this, or is it trolling?
I don't know, and that's what bothers me.
Because same thing with like flat earthers. Like, there's no way you actually believe this, right?
Like, there was a lot a lot of, oh yeah, it was just dropped out of a plane.
Yeah.
And like people even like explaining more of like how they dropped it out of the plane. And I was like, there's no fucking way that these people are that dumb, are they? There's no.
I mean, I wouldn't.
I hate it here.
I wouldn't say there's 0% chance.
Dropped out of a plane, and then the pictures were. They said the pictures were rendered, and I was like, "What? Do you think every single picture that they've taken of the Earth is rendered? Every single one?" I just can't. I can't even. I didn't engage with any of them either, but I was like just reading a bunch of them, and I was just like, "Are you for real right now?"
Don't get me wrong. I do like myself a good conspiracy theory, and I also perpetuate the whole thing of birds aren't real because I find it hilarious. I don't actually think the birds aren't real, but it also does kind of exercise like certain like thought patterns, like the same idea of like a billion lions versus the sun.
Oh,
the idea is can you either A, convince someone of something absurd, or 2, browbeat them to death? Like,
you would be
a billion lions.
No.
What if they attack at night?
Yeah, the sun goes all the time. Sun goes all the time.
There's no sun at night.
It never stops. The sun always goes. It's always screaming.
That's also how the North Korean space program made it to the sun. They went at night. It's like an official thing.
Anyway.
North Korea is best Korea.
They're going to get... Oh, did we talk about that? Where some North Korean soldiers actually accidentally like crossed the line, and then the South Korean guys were like, "Hey, get back on your side."
Yeah.
Like, oh shit.
No, I thought it was like teenagers or something like that.
Yeah.
And
Like well, I mean, all of their soldiers are literal teenagers, but the South Korean guys were like, "Hey, get back on your side," and the North Korean guys were like, "Oh shit, sorry."
Oopsie doopsie.
And nobody died over it. Maybe. I don't know. All right.
Like a whole bouquet of oopsie daisies.
Whoopsie daisies. Maybe that's why they crossed the border. Get them whoopsie daisies.
Yeah, but then like you see like the harrowing things of people like actually defecting and like like getting shot at.
Yeah.
It's like oh, fuck.
It's scary. Most of the time you have to defect to the other side. So you have to go towards China, and the things waiting on that side are not pleasant either.
Yeah.
To get out of there. So more old news.
Yes.
23,000-year-old footprints found in an old prehistoric lake in America.
Oh.
Yes, this is big deal.
Oh, holy shit.
Big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, this upsets the theory that people crossed the Siberian land bridge after the last ice age 13,000 years ago. So that upsets that theory because they were already here. So is it we've always been everywhere? Is it? So yeah, everyone's like up in arms about it. Because they're like, there's some people that are like, that's not real. It's like, they have pictures of the footprints. You can't just be like, no, they're not there. Because they have pictures of it. You can't get away with that one.
Oh, these are the same people that also like believe in Bigfoot. It's like
they manufactured those footprints. Oh, jeez. And they were children's footprints, which is even more fun.
Oh.
They were little kids playing by the lake.
That's kind of adorable.
Yeah. I mean, they're dead now by a lot, but
now I'm sad.
I mean, I hope they're not still going. Maybe that's the deal. Maybe they're like little changelings and they're still running around. If you think changelings are a thing. I never understood the whole changelings thing because it's like, they're children, but evil. And it's like, but aren't children already evil most of the time?
Just the ones you know. Just the ones you're related to.
Some of them are bad. But yeah, so that was fun. Is that the only news I have? That might be the only news I have.
The only news you have.
Perhaps. Do you have any news? You didn't write any. You didn't bring any news.
Not for this week. Oh, football starts next week. So does volleyball.
Yeah, I don't care.
F1's coming back from their summer break to Zandvoort.
I forgot to start the timer.
It's okay, I have it.
Oh, thank God. Everybody else thinks it's shit.
Yeah, by our powers combined, we are a fully functioning adult.
I was actually gonna make us a comic page.
Dope.
Of being like, one brain cell plus another half a brain cell equals one whole brain cell.
Wait, did I send you the one? It's I think it's Sir Grapho, where it's like a guy in his art style is just he, and it's on a shirt it says stupid, and then behind him is a guy in the exact same pose. He is also stupid.
Yes, yes, I enjoy that. That's very good. Trying to think of what else I've done. Not a lot.
I thought you got a lot of irons in the fire. I thought.
Yes, I do, but that has kept me from doing the things that I actually want to do, like work on my guitar. I kind of started working on my car.
Yeah, I see that you took one of the tints off of
I've been driving around like that.
What the hell?
So, in order to put tint on, you put painter's tape around where you want to put your tint on, so it doesn't stick to the car when you're putting it on, whatever.
Yeah.
So, the first time I put my light-covered things on, I did it in one piece, which didn't realize that was going to be a big deal until I looked on the internet, and they're like, yeah, smart car lights are the worst to do. And I'm like, great. So this time I'm doing it in two pieces. Then I had run less a risk of what I had happen again.
You don't just remove the light and cover the lens that way? Wouldn't that be easier?
No, dude, you have to have an anchor point. You gotta have, it has to be on something so it's stable enough you can just rip the shit out of that vinyl, otherwise you're not gonna get what you want. So you gotta have anchoring points where it sticks to it. But then it has to, you have to do it on the car, otherwise you're as well. So I was like, I could do the hood off. And they're like, no, you can't unless you, get something, strong to hold it. Otherwise, you're just going to send it flying.
Clamps? Maybe.
You'd have to attach those to something stable. The problem is,
the earth.
No. Anyway, most of the time, do the shit on a car. Way easier. So yeah, I've done one piece of the two piece of one light, and that's about as far as I've gotten so far, because I've been busy. And so I haven't gotten to do the rest of it.
So how does it work with the headlights, functionally? How do the headlights work now that they're black?
Not great.
God damn it.
I have to turn the brights on most of the time, which probably doesn't look that bright to everybody else. So I could probably just keep them on, but then it's like normal headlights. I think if I ever have to redo them, I'll probably do the light smoke next time instead of the black smoke. But for now, we'll just leave them, because I don't drive around at night terribly often.
For some reason, my moped has a high beam. I don't know why.
Maybe you should scare the poots out of people? I don't know. Drive up to somebody's window and just flash your...
Okay, so because it doesn't have, a battery, it all runs off of a generator off the crank, so it has to be running in order for the lights to work. So the light flashing isn't going to spook them out. They're going to be like, who's weed eating at midnight?
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll workshop that one.
Oh, were you there when I was like, I should put on a she-ghost costume and go stand outside somebody's window doing my frog voice? Let's see if I can scare anyone.
No, I wasn't part of that conversation.
Oh, well, you missed out. I might do it. Maybe I'll come to your house, listener, and screech outside of your window while you're trying to sleep.
I work in the morning. Shut up, Spooky.
Yeah, but by the time I do it, you'll forget. So will it be scary then? Will you be like, what the fuck is going on? I've seen enough horror movies with white people in them to know that they just go and run around being stupid. So I feel like that's the general reaction, right? Might be worth a shot. Do it like...
Might be worth a shot, but is it worth getting shot?
You gotta make sure the person you know doesn't have guns.
God damn it.
Problem solved. Can't get shot if they don't have any. Maybe do it not anywhere near Halloween too, but because if you do it close to Halloween, they're gonna be like, be like, no, do it in April.
Okay, so you know how like Christmas seems to be getting earlier and earlier every year?
It doesn't, though.
No, it's usually like there's Christmas shit like out like before Halloween.
Oh, okay. You were just saying like, I thought you were just talking about the date, and I was like, the date stays the same.
It's always December 25th, you idiot.
It doesn't change.
No, but apparently that drift is also happening with like Halloween. Like Halloween stores are starting to pop up already.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck
yeah.
yes.
I am all about that, though.
I mean, we are like...
I am on board. That's the one holiday that can take over all the others.
No, like the whole thing, it's like, oh no, after the 5th of July, it's spooky season until Halloween. It's
yep.
like,
Yes. Yeah, no, I've seen like stuff out there where it's like, spooky summerween. I'm like, yeah, sign me up for that. I'm already drinking ciders all the time.
Hell yeah.
So might as well be spooky all the time. I'm down with that. Anywho, trying to think what else.
Yeah, what are we going as Halloween?
What are we going as?
Yeah.
I don't know. Why do we have to like go somewhere?
I don't know. Usually we do.
Is there like a thing that we have to go to?
Probably.
That we have to dress up for?
Well, yeah.
Do I have to dress up, or can I just...
The rock show that they do for Halloween.
Oh, yeah, shit. Okay.
Bah.
Oh, God, I haven't made any more progress on the costume that I was going to make for that last year, so maybe I'll finish that.
God. Okay.
Because I keep forgetting about it. Yeah, I've been kind of not doing as much sewing stuff lately, but I've also been frogging busy.
Mm.
We have made progress doing some music stuff, though, so that's cool.
That's awesome.
That's cool. I've been doing some manga drawing for absolutely no reason. other than that's the one thing that doesn't use my brain.
Just more skills in the quiver.
Well, that was like, I've been doing that for years and years and years and years and years. But I'm at the point with that where like, if I'm feeling overwhelmed with everything else, I can just go do that for a bit and not use my brain. Give my brain a little battery charge while I'm doing that. But yeah, so I've been doing that a little bit. Jeebs. What else have I been doing? I don't know, maybe that's been it. And then just working a shit ton. I've had so much work to do for my actual job.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been so busy, I nearly forgot to sign up for my test.
Oh, jeez. The whole huge thing you've been working for the last couple of years?
Yeah, so I remembered Sunday night. I was like, oh, shit, I bet I need to sign up for my test soon. Because I remember I had to sign up for last year, on my birthday. And I was like, oh, damn. So then Monday morning, that's what I did right away. I went and signed in. And there was 10 seats left when I signed up. I was like, oh, shit, that was almost real bad. Holy cow. Yeah, that would have been not good. I'd probably been pretty sad about it. I guess I would have looked into, like, the lower level tests and see.
I gotta get that somewhere.
Like, oh, come on, give me something.
Are you going for the second from the bottom, or are you going for the middle one?
Middle.
Okay.
Going for the
3.
Dead middle. And then next year, I guess we'll see how this goes. I don't know. Then maybe next year I'll do, like, the end 2 or 1. Maybe the end 1. I don't know. We'll see. But then after that, I should be able to take jobs. Hopefully. If I don't have a million jobs before then.
And hundreds of commissions.
Yeah, we will see how it goes. But yeah, so I don't know. Studying's been studying. Some days it's rough because it's like, I have not a lot of time to get some shit done. Oh, what do you want? Watch. Reflect on your day. No!
You've been sitting for a while.
Get away.
Time to stand up.
Oh yeah, the yoga ladies miss you, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I guess I haven't been like all summer.
Apparently they missed me because they were like talking to me a bunch when I went today.
Oh.
'Cause I haven't gone for the last couple of weeks because I've been busy. But they were going out tonight, and I was like, well, we're doing the records. Dang it. That's okay. It'll be all right.
We need to get your scooter fixed so we can have a gang.
Well, it is fixed.
It is.
But I'm not supposed to know that. Yeah, just shh.
The world knows now.
I'm not going to ride with you. You got a freaking moped, dude. You're not going to... No.
Lupert. It's like about, oh man, I should probably get one. It's like, you live like a million miles away.
Yeah, like what are you gonna do with that? But I'm gonna have to like clean it up a lot when I do get it.
Yeah, didn't you need to like wrap it?
I probably will, just because like it's gotten some scratches over the years, and I think I have to get a license plate for mine.
I don't know if I have to get a license plate for mine. I mean, I don't know if I can register it because like there's never been a title for it.
Here's the thing: does it have a license plate holder?
No.
Okay, then no. Well, mine does, so I have to have a license plate. Okay. I think. Not that it matters, anyways. I'll probably ride around without one from
what I
for some time.
Understand, because mine is so like small CC. It's considered a motorized bicycle, not a motorcycle.
Yeah, nope. I have to get a license plate for mine.
How big is yours?
I have no idea. Oh. Enough that I have to have a license plate.
Does it run
bigger than your moped?
Run on regular gas or is it a two-stroke?
No, I think it's gas. Shit, I don't know. I think it's gas.
Okay.
I'm not actually sure though, 'cause, like, it's never run the entire time I've had it, so I don't really know that much about it.
So can you drive it on gravel out here?
No, I'm gonna keep it in town somewhere probably.
Sister's house, or your sister's house, or my house.
Somebody's house. I'm gonna keep it somewhere, someplace where I can get to. We'll keep it there. Yeah, cause I'm never gonna ride it on the gravel out here. Our gravel road is too garbage to ride anything like that. You would hit one washboard and be dead. Or you get, oh my God. The other day, I was just hanging out, doing work upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
And I hear like sirens like coming this way, coming towards not like towards the house, but like on the road.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit. So I like, and it was like, it sounded like more than one. So I was like, what the shit? So I went and like, walked out on the porch. And yeah, like 3 cops going like 90 miles per hour on that gravel. And I was like, you're going to die, dude.
Like,
it was like 3 of them too. And I was like, what are you guys doing? I don't know if they were like running a drill or something. Like, what? Why there had to be so? And they really sent after somebody. But yeah, just flying. And I'm like, you guys.
It's not good eats.
That is ill-advised. What are you doing with your lives? But I guess whatever. They crash and burn. They crash and burn.
Maybe they got bad information from the pursuit they were going with. I've been playing a lot of Need for Speed Most Wanted.
Oh, which one?
The good one.
Oh, the not shit one.
But I'm playing it on PlayStation 2, and it sucks because it doesn't have the PlayStation 2 didn't have near as much computing power as like the Xbox or the 360.
I don't know. I think my PS2 was way better than my 360 any day of the week.
Well,
but mine was also on the verge of dying at any time. Did die. I fixed it. Died again. Fixed it again. And then it completely red ringed on me and is sitting in my parents' basement, torn the fuck apart still.
No, but it could be with the way that I'm playing it, but like none of the filters seem to like work quite right. It doesn't have like the piss yellow filter over everything, which is like, you know, the like how everything in that game is amber.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Need for Speed Most Wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've never had that. What the hell?
No, because like it's
amber filter.
Yeah, like the whole game has like an amber filter on it. Like when it's gone, you'll notice it. Yeah, like everything looks like it's like the golden hour.
Like, mine never looked like that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Probably because it's played on PlayStation 2. The 360 version was like all the textures were a lot more detailed. So it's like, this isn't how I remember. Because I remember playing on 360. It was cool. But the gameplay
I played it on 360 too, and I didn't. Like, I had played it on a friend's 360, and I never had any of that shit that you're talking about. It was way better on my PS2 than their 360.
There's also a paint style that doesn't exist. They had like matte finishes. It doesn't exist in the PlayStation 2 version because they couldn't render it correctly.
That's not correct either. Mine had it.
Huh.
I don't know what the McFuck you're talking about right now. Are we playing the same game?
Yes.
I'm starting to think not.
That's one with the cops, like, you know, you races and then it pauses and like zooms in on a cop and it's like, oh, we got a 1075 going up Palm Street headed west. Like, Like, all like the radio chatter on it. Like that's my favorite part of the game is like outsmarting the cops.
Yeah, no, we had all of the shit. I didn't have any weird Amber thing though. Mine looked normal all the time. It was like a Mandela
effect. No, because that was the thing. There's
maybe the first Xbox you played it on was shit.
Well, it was Gen 1. Like it was like a launch day.
Probably then.
No, yeah, there's like a filter over the entire game.
I mean, mine was always cool tone. So you said Amber, and that really threw me off.
No, like everything looks like it's like sunset, like all the time.
No.
Oh.
Plus, there's like different times of the day.
Yeah, this one you can't change the time of day because I don't think that was available in the PlayStation 2 version.
Yes, it was, because I played it on PlayStation 2, too. That was the main thing I played it on, was PlayStation 2.
Huh. Odd.
I am so confused right now. I'm going to have to look this up and see, like, what the fuck? Okay, all right, whatever. But yeah, my favorite part of that game was that your car was so customizable.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. So, like, they really lost that with
the later ones.
The modern versions. They, like, just threw that in the trash, and it's like, you just threw the entire reason I played this game in the trash, guys.
Wait, are you thinking Need for Speed Carbon?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I played Most Wanted the most.
Yeah. Like, Carbon was like, it's not Most Wanted, though. It's good, but it's not Most Wanted.
No, like the new version of Most Wanted that they did.
Yeah, apparently, like, isn't as awesome.
Oh, yeah, it's trash.
Oh.
So the only thing, like, the way you customize your car is you drove it into a paint booth and it changed the paint color. And that was fucking it.
I thought that was... No, that's, Burnout Paradise City, where you have like the drive-by paint booths.
Yeah.
That game is fucking awesome.
Yeah. No, they really did like because they went through, gosh, probably when I was in college, and like redid a bunch of the old games, and they just like took everything good about those games and just threw it in the trash.
Yeah.
They were terrible. So yeah, that's why I like stopped playing. I mean, I did play Most Wanted for a really, really long time.
I mean, the original like Underground still holds up.
Oh,
like that's
yeah,
still
Underground
awesome.
Was still good. Those were good too.
So it was Fast and Furious the game.
Yeah.
Like Most Wanted is basically it's supposed to be gone in 60 seconds. The game.
See, I had a kind of a cheat that I found out with the Hot Pursuits parts.
Yeah.
Where you'd have to be like, oh, have the cops chase you for this amount of time or whatever.
Yeah.
So there was the bus depot.
Yeah.
You could go in and go up and then have them like, they'd all be freaking out below you. And I would just sit there.
They wouldn't be able to catch you, but you're still in pursuit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And then to get out of pursuit, you just back into the bus depot. Worked like a charm every single time.
Hilarious.
Although every once in a while I did have cops that would like get through the building and they would just launch off into the distance.
That's hilarious.
It was amazing.
God, I remember playing that game with my crazy little brother, and like we played it so much that like we just knew inherently what all like the police codes were.
Oh god!
Because they're all like I think 1066 is they've hit a police car and they're sending more at you. 1037 is a roadblock. I think it's a 1044 is when they send the two SUVs straight at you.
Yeah. Oh god, that always like freaked me out. I hated that one. Yeah. But yeah, that was we played that a lot.
Or PCMVA's police cruiser motor vehicle accident.
Although when they started getting like the helicopter involved.
No, that's like when it's awesome. And like you look behind you, there's like 100 cars.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. I was glad that I guess I don't know if that one had it, but there was one of the games like that where you could turn off like the damage so it wouldn't like murder you. I can't remember if it was that one or a different one. But yeah, I did play Burnout a bit too. That was fun.
Burnout 3 is probably one of the best games ever made. And Paradise City, I've never had more fun playing a video game than that.
I also had Test Drive Unlimited. That was really fun. But I had that on Xbox. Yeah. That one was really fun. I liked that one a lot. Is there other racing games that were good of that era? They just don't make games like that anymore.
Yeah, like arcade racing ones like that. They're like, no, it's got to be real, like Forza or Gran Turismo. It's like
freaking Forza.
It's like, what if I want to do like backflips in a car? Come on, where's that?
What
anymore?
if I just want my car to look cool and just drive around?
Yeah.
God damn it.
That's what Need for Speed Underground 2 was. Like that, the most like It's like, oh, you can do like the cool split hoods, or you can put like subs in the back. You have neons.
You just fuck around the entire. You didn't even have to play the game. You could just whoop.
And then they had like SUV races where like you're racing Hummers and Navigators. Like, what the hell?
Oh man, I wish they made more open map. Dude, I can't read that.
No,
I don't know how to read.
We're halfway through.
Okay. Damn, I wanted to talk about racing games more. Not that I can think of any more. Anywho, we are drinking
the last of the fucky.
The Fuki. No, there's more in there still.
No, feeling like it.
Well,
I'm empty.
Okay, fine.
So I can spill it again.
I swear to God, if you spill on my carpet again.
It's okay. It smells like plums in here.
I'm gonna do what you're not supposed to do to cats, because don't do this to your cats. That's a shitty thing to do. But when they pee somewhere and you like kind of put them by it and like, look what you did.
Mm. Oh yeah, because they don't understand what you're trying to reinforce.
They don't give a shit about you trying to discipline them like that. They don't understand. Anywho,
you can find us on social medias. We have a Instagram at Random Plus Roulette. We have a Facebook at Random Plus Roulette.
Yes.
We have a Podbean at Random and Roulette. Random Roulette.
Plus. It's plus on that one too.
I don't. Which one's the
other one? You said Podbean, dude. You said our host.
Oh. Well, no. Oh, Patreon. Patreon is the one that is Random Roulette.
Yeah. Patreon.com/Random Roulette, because plus signs are hard.
For $5, Suki won't be homeless, and you can pick a topic. For $10, you can pick a topic, and we will throw in a T-shirt.
And you get our actual handwritten notes that you can attempt to read.
Yes. Good luck with that one.
For yourself.
In 1,000 years, during the archaeologist dig, they would wonder what this language is.
Maybe that's what we should do sometime.
Do a time capsule?
Yeah. When we have like 5 books or something.
That'd be rad.
Do a time capsule thing. Actually, we'd have more than that, because I have 2 up there. All right, 3 up there. Plus, that's including yours, other one.
Yeah.
So I have 2, 3 up there. And then there's 4 of these.
Well, you write big. Like.
No, I don't.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I don't write that big.
I do.
So,
well, for last week's, like, I did like 4 pages of notes for Michel Mouton.
Oh yeah, how are you looking your new?
I really like this one.
I think that's supposed to be a planner, isn't it?
No. It's a notebook. It says right there.
Yeah, but all planners are notebooks.
Yeah,
but not all notebooks
this one,
are planners.
It just has like pages, but then you can like what date is it, so you can know the date. But then it has like quick reference pages and stuff like that. It's kind of cool. I like this one a lot.
Whatever.
This is the planner. This one says important dates.
I think the whole thing's like a diary.
Well, yeah,
planner.
Yeah,
dealio.
It's a notebook. But no, I really like this company. Like they're pretty cool. It's just the right size. It's got the pen loop. It's got the elasty.
See, I gotta do dot or grid. I
can't stand dots. I need a line. I need a line to write on. Otherwise, I like start.
Yeah, but it makes sense for the 2 languages that I write in.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Okay.
Anyway, so this is probably going to be part of a many-part series. So every time I get books, I'm going to have to do this, I think, for a while.
All right.
All right, so what's your favorite story?
My favorite story?
What's your favorite story?
Dang it.
Do you have a favorite story?
Oh. Like book or like fable?
I don't know. Do you want to reach?
Dang, like.
I can hear the gears turning.
Yeah, my favorite. Like, well, I kind of did it. Like one of my favorite stories, like that is told and like has kind of like a a resolution, stuff like that. The one that we did not too long ago, Solaris. Like I really like.
Oh yeah.
Like what that that like as a book as well, because I'm into sci-fi and I'm into like the human condition, thing like that, and that's what it does. Story. Do games count as stories?
No.
No. Okay.
This is written stuff put on trees.
don't know. Like I think of like I think stories. I think like bedtime stories. Something like The Hobbit or like Dr. Seuss. Jam with those.
All right, fair enough. I don't know. Sure.
Where are you going with this, Spooky?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes, I would. Would you enlighten me, please?
No.
Okay. Thanks for listening.
The end. Good night, everyone.
That's what you got for books?
Yes, it's part of a many-part series where I just tell you to go to bed.
I hate you. All right. Regale us with your tale.
All right. So I'm going to talk about a dude, and then I'm going to talk about some more dudes, and then another dude. There's your general rundown. All right, so we're going to talk about... Katsushika
Okay.
Hokusai. So he lived from 1760 to 1849.
Mm-hmm.
He died at 89 years old, which is old as shit for that time, by the way.
Yeah. Well,
They live longer over there too.
Well, once you made it past 20, you're gonna live for a while.
Sometimes. So he started creating art at 15, and focused on lots of different techniques during his 60 years of his career, including portraits, prints, and illustrated stories. So he's the one that created the Under the Wave of Kanagawa, the Great Wave. Yes. Yes, he did. He did that.
Well, not with the ramen kaiju, but it's that painting, yes.
Yes, the Great Wave. He did the thing, which is actually a wood block print, by the way.
You have a big print of that somewhere, don't you?
On the other side of this wall.
Yes.
I think. Is that where it is these days? I don't know.
It was in the living room for a while.
We keep moving shit around in this house, and I never know.
You refuse to paint the walls.
I don't. Somebody else does, because his job is harder than mine. I do the big painting. He does the corner cuts and stuff. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so he published a bunch of his sketchbooks from 1814 to 1834, kind of describing them as experimental.
Wait, so this is after he died? You said he lived in the 1700s.
Yeah, 1760 to 1840.
Oh, okay.
So this was still when he was still alive.
Okay.
He was still alive for these. So he kind of made coined a new term, saying they were ridiculous, unimportant images. Is what he called his
own art. He called that.
Yeah, he called this certain, like, his more experimental stuff.
Oh, okay.
These fun pictures and things that he had.
Okay.
So then he died. Didn't tell me how he died, which is fun. So now we're bouncing to 1862. So this is when the first monthly magazine featuring satirical caricatures and, wow, said that great, and parodies was started under the name of Japan Punch.
So this is the first, like, comic book?
No.
Or like comic
there.
strip?
We're not. Oh, yeah, this is like...
Yeah, this is like the funny pages in the newspaper.
The funny pages. And, of course, the Japanese people were absolutely enamored with this new type of magazine. Went absolutely wild for it.
Okay, how are the Japanese, like, so, like, yes, very serious, and also just the biggest derps at the same time?
Yep. Because they take themselves seriously, but also don't take themselves seriously, which is amazing.
No, I love it. It's very charming.
Everything at once. It's great. So then a lot of other artists started, like, getting themselves into publishing or getting themselves published in these new magazines. The first Japanese Japanese newspaper strip published by Jiji Shimpo. That was... I didn't put the date. All right, well, Jiji Shimpo was the comic name by Rakuten Kitazawa. He then went on to start his own magazine, because he really liked that, called Tokyo Puck in 1905.
So these magazines, are they like magazines as we would know them, like things like Vogue, or are these just comic books?
They're just comic books.
Okay, that's rad as hell.
Yeah, this is like when it starts. This is where the magazines start. So Tokyo Puck grew to more than 100,000 copies around Japan. Kodansha? Kodansha?
You would be able to pronounce that way better than I ever could think of.
Well, we've heard this. This is still, it's a company that's around still.
Oh.
This is still around. They make animated shit now. But they first published their Shonen Club.
Toriyama?
Wait,
Shonen Club?
Shonen Club. That's still around.
Oh, no. I thought shonen was a genre of like...
Shonen is. So shonen is boy in Japanese. So this is boys comics now. We're getting specific.
Okay.
And then in 1914, that one was made. And then in 1923, its counterpart for girls, Sojo Club. So Sojo is girl.
Okay.
In Japanese. So yeah, 1914 for the boys and 1923 for the girls. But beginning in 1937, there
was
some
troubles.
shenanigans was going on. And
oopsie doopsie, accidentally invaded Manchuria.
The good old wars going on. The cartoonists were required to join a government-controlled New Japan Cartoonists Association.
So they became propagandists.
Propaganda. And if you weren't into propaganda, you weren't.
You just weren't
into anything.
Yeah, like being alive.
I don't. They might have not killed everybody, but
Imperial Japan was pretty brutal.
You had to find a different profession.
Yeah,
probably being a slave somewhere. But anyway, so the obligatory change in tone was seen in a lot of comics. For example, Norakuro, which started out being a clumsy goofball dog, was changed to a leader in battle.
Of course.
Being a dog.
That'd be like if Bluey joined the military and like fought alongside Eisenhower.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
So after the good old Pearl Harbor in 1941, cartoons were made to lift young soldiers' spirits at the front lines because that was the only form of entertainment they got was these magazines with these poor propaganda comics in them. Although shortly after, something happened and it pretty much finished the cartoon industry for some time. And that was a paper shortage.
Oh, so this is after the war. There's a lot of shortages there.
Yeah. This be after.
Okay.
So, that was not good, obviously, but it was said that the last cartoon magazine that was published was like 36 pages of just like typing.
Oh, Jesus.
It was no pictures in
That's
it.
like...
And that was the end. It was basically saying that this is it.
That's kind of like horrific.
Yeah. Paper shortage. Lovely. Among a shortage of a lot of other stuff that was important.
It's like one of those things like a ship's log where like, they're lost at
like,
sea and like everyone's dying and like, jeez, that's like...
However, the industry would not lie down and die, of course. Following the signing of the Treaty of San Francisco, taking effect in April 1952, Japan was free to devote to their leisure time again. They were free to do what they wanted.
How gracious.
Yep. Good job we did there. All right, so we're going to get into our main guy now.
Toriyama?
No.
Miyazaki?
No.
Oh, do I know who he is?
That was before. I mean, you should.
Toriyama was before? I thought Toriyama wasn't until like the 1980s.
No, this guy was before.
Okay.
So, Osamu Tezuka.
Okay.
He lived from 1928 to 1989. So he was the eldest of three born in, this one's fun, Toyonoka, and Osaka Prefecture.
Okay, so South Central.
Yeah. So his parents introduced him to the rare at the time cartoons of Walt Disney and the like.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
And that was that would have been like Steamboat Mickey. Yeah,
yep.
Late 20s, early 30s.
Yep. So like, just when like we were starting fun little cartoon things over here.
I didn't think there's that much like cultural exchange.
There wasn't. That's why it was like.
That's why it was
surprising.
Rare. Yeah, because like pre-imperial Japan, I thought they're extremely like isolationist. Isolationist.
They were, but by the time the war came around and
well, they're expansionists.
And then like American occupation and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that exchange.
There were some of us over there being a bother. At the age of 11, he was already like super renowned for his drawing skills. He liked drawing beetles and insects and things because he was fascinated by insects.
That's kind of rad.
In 1944, so what is AM? How old did he be at that time? 1944?
20s. 22?
Yeah. So he developed an infection in both of his arms.
How do you get... Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. He got an infection in his arms. Both of his arms. That was, like, detected just in time to avoid having to whack him off.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, they caught it in the nick of time, basically. Otherwise, he was going to lose both his arms, which would have been bad.
I kind of love and hate like old timey stuff like that. It's like, oh yeah, you'll get arm cancer. It's like, what part of my arm? Like, is this muscle cancer? Is this skin cancer? Is this bone? Like arm is not like
whole arm. Well, at that time, you got to remember, like sometimes they just didn't know. It's like something is happening here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna cut it off so it doesn't kill you. And that's all I had. That's all the answers they had for them.
Okay.
So yeah, just in time to avoid cutting him off. But he was super grateful to the medical staff who saved him. So he vowed to become a doctor. But he also couldn't stop drawing. So in 1947, he kind of got his big break and released The New Treasure Island, which sold 400,000 copies. Then he was picked up by a recently, at the time, created Manga Shonen magazine, doing 10 pages of Kimba the White Lion per issue. So he did that from 1950 to 1954. In 1952, he obtained his first medical degree, not his doctorate yet. Just
he went to med school.
I don't know how their degrees work over there, but he got his first round of stuff. So he's just drawing all this shit and still getting his medical degree.
So he would have been like pre-med.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Bachelor's of medicine.
And also started one of the most influential manga at the time. Can you guess which one it is?
I'm trying to think.
You know of it. I know you know of it.
I probably do. What year was this?
52.
Oh, shit.
You know this one. Everybody knows this one. There's not a single person that doesn't know this one.
Is it medical based?
No.
This is not a doctor. It's not One Piece.
No, it's not.
It's not Dragon Ball.
No, those came later.
Japanese comic in the 50s.
Yeah, he was like the one that started modern manga.
It's not Lupin, is it?
No. Astro Boy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah! So Astro Boy is a comic about a robot boy that was created by a professor in the image of his dead son, which is terrible. His son died in an accident, and he really missed him, so he created a little robot version of him.
Oh.
But then he was still grief-stricken about it, and sold him to a circus, where Professor Ochanomu takes him, and he uses him to protect people from various threats on Earth.
I thought he had like he was superpower, he was superhero.
So he uses him. He teaches him to be a hero, basically.
Did you want the Astro Boy boots when they came out?
No, I did not. I don't know how you'd walk in them, by the way. They'd look like they're just made of foam.
Yeah, they look like they're very heavy.
So if you wear them out in the rain, do they just melt?
They're like Nerf. I don't know. Anyway.
Weird. Yeah, Astro Boy. There we are. That sold over 100 million copies.
Dear God. Well, okay, that's quite a substantial gain from the 400,000 for the last one.
Yep. Oh yeah, Astro Boy was huge. It still is huge.
Yeah, like people still recognize it.
Yeah, and we'll get to more lovely Astro Boy stuff later. But so yeah, sold a shit ton of copies. He also wrote like the forerunner of Shoujo manga, Princess Knight, in 1953.
Shoujo, is that the magical girl?
No, that's just girl
okay.
manga for girls.
Okay.
At age 27, he was the top of the cartooning field. It had an annual income of 2.17 million yen, which...
Okay. So at this point, is he still just an artist, or is he actually like CEO of the company now?
We're getting there.
Okay.
Shh.
Okay.
So that many million yen is about $15,000 USD. But at that, if you account for inflation...
$15,000 in 1954 is like...
Yeah, it's 190...
Yeah, that's like a... you're
it's
well
crazy,
off.
Yeah.
That's a house.
Yeah, he was making a lot. He was such a workaholic on his mangas. He was late to his own wedding dinner after having to redraw panels, and that was in 1959. In 1961, after completing his doctorate.
Oh yeah, he's still going to school this whole time. Okay.
He started his animation studio, Mushi Productions.
Wait, Mushi, that's a bug?
Yeah, Mushi is
insect.
Bug.
Yeah.
Yep, Mushi is insect. Yeah, so in 1963, Astro Boy became the first weekly Japanese animated series and lasted until the end of 1966. So yeah, that was the first anime. So it was actually too.
Oh, what? That's what I was gonna say. Like this wasn't. It was actually like a recurring like Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah, yeah. This was the first anime series. Was Astro Boy, which is cool. He left Mushi Productions in 1971 after a disagreement with the board of directors.
I thought he started this company. No, that was the other guy.
No, he did start the company.
Oh.
He started this. He started the company. He started his company. He got mad. He left.
Oh.
In the 1980s, though, he built Tezuka Productions on the ruins of the bankrupted Mushi Productions.
Oh, so he left. They went to shit, and then he bought all their assets for cheap.
And renamed it Tezuka.
That's okay. That's a flex.
Yeah. He worked on a lot of projects in his lifetime. But his last completed work was Midnight. So that was 1986, which follows the story of a late-night cab driver and the stories of his passengers. I didn't know that. That one I didn't know. That one would be fun.
Yeah.
On February 9th, 1989, Tezuka passed away from stomach cancer. At the time, he was working on a biography of Beethoven.
Because why not, man? When's Beethoven anime dropping? Let's.
So he left the world over 700 volumes of manga, which is absolutely insane.
Dude, we thought One Piece was big.
Yeah, no, this guy did so many like just
700,000.
That's insane. No, 700. 700 volumes.
Okay.
Full volumes though. So that's like
those guys.
One of those.
Yeah.
700 volumes. That's insane. That's a lot. And that's all hand drawn, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's man. But yeah, he is basically the father of modern manga because his stuff did crazy stuff. But yeah,
Dang.
that is the guy. That is one guy out of that book that I have, and there's many more leading up until like I think 2018 or something.
Wow. Well, I mean, because there's still like major stuff that has its roots like around that time. Like Toriyama got started like in the mid 80s, like so they would have like known each other probably. that's absolutely insane. Like that's one. Yeah, so he pioneered the whole thing. Like without him, like we don't have Dragon Ball, we don't have Sailor Moon, we don't have Cowboy Bebop. We don't have anything. Like, and even some of the
like he started because manga before him basically was just one-off things usually.
Yeah, it was the funny pages.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're political cartoons, things like that.
One-off stuff a lot. And he actually got into the nitty-gritty of doing serial stuff, basically.
Yeah, so he had like a story, a beginning, middle, and end. Yeah. Like he had arcs and stuff. No, like even like that format, like every anime I've ever known, it's like, you know, like the story is kind of like laid out, and it's like, you know, the journey of the characters like actually getting there. Mm-hmm. Like it's all planned out as opposed to, you know, things like. I'm trying to think like Family Guy. There's no overarching story. It's just
stuff.
Each episode is its own like comic book, or, you know, its own strip.
I think that's a reason that I like Japanese media a bit more than like American media is American media really focuses on like an event, a thing happening, and that's it. Where Japanese stuff kind of gets like. You get everyday stuff in there, and you get build up to the event, and then you get after the event, and you get all these other characters, and they're before the event and after the event, and daily pieces of their life.
Yeah.
Building this whole big puzzle of this story where you don't really get a lot of that in our media over here.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
Yeah, a lot of manga is like, it's all character based. And I mean, to the point where it can actually be pathological. Think like Fairy Tale, where it's like, oh, and now I have 1,000 friends. Now I have 10,000.
So many friends.
I don't know who any of these people are. You know, as opposed to things like, I mean, think of like really popular shows like The Walking Dead. Yeah, it's all just like snapshots.
Yeah, and it's all just like the big shit happening most of the time. And it's like. There has to be, like, crazy shit has to be happening constantly.
Yeah.
All the time.
And then, like, they have to have, like, not like a necessarily like a one-off episode or like a throwaway episode or something like that, but, like, they have to, like, take time out of the thing to stop and, we got to develop this character because we haven't talked to them in a few episodes. Yeah. Whereas, like, in a lot of, like think Full Metal Alchemist. The whole thing is about them being brothers.
Yeah, yeah. And, like, if there is more characters introduced, they actually like weave it in nicely so it makes sense and it's not like I don't know. We just don't do it right over here. And we miss a lot of like the smaller missing a lot of the like just like the daily life stuff. Just like the easygoing stuff or just like making food. Cooking. Yeah. That's a huge thing in all Japanese things. There's always like a little scene of like somebody cooking for somebody else or cooking for a bunch of people that came over or eating together.
Oh yeah, because they care for each other. Yeah. And they care about each other.
Yeah.
For the greater good.
Or like doing your homework. They have stuff.
You've been reading a lot of Comey, haven't you?
I haven't been reading any Comey.
What?
I've been reading Spider. All right.
Oh yeah.
Just like little things that we miss out on a lot, and there's a word for it, and it's slipping my mind.
Nuance?
No, there's like an actual word for it.
The little things.
Yeah, it's like just like we're missing the slices of life in our media, or when we do have a moment like that, it feels so
like tacked on.
Yeah, it just feels wedged in there, and it's so discombobulating, and we just don't do it good, and we have to be so dramatic with every single moment of our media. Otherwise, who's gonna watch it if it's not blowing up houses every 5 seconds?
So one of my favorite TV shows of all time is House, and it's not until like season 6 of 8 where they actually have a one of the main characters in that show is Lisa Cuddy. She's the dean of medicine. She's like the lady that's in charge of the hospital. They don't have an episode that's just about her until like that late in the series.
Yeah.
And even then, like, it's man. Like, this episode sucks. It doesn't feel like a House episode.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't, the drug-addled doctor mutilating patients, like, beating with his cane.
Yeah. God, that was a good show, though.
It is one of my favorite shows.
Hugh Laurie is the guy.
Yeah. Did you know that when he was cast for that, he just did like a reading like in his bathroom or something like that, and he like just like out of the blue, it's like, I guess I'll audition for this thing. That's why I did like kind of a throwaway thing. And the guy that was doing the casting directing was like, "This is the type of guy we need. A real American guy. He's British. Like he has like the thickest British accent." Like,
oh yeah, I saw an interview with him, and somebody was like, "So did you ever like fall into the American accent? Because you were like over there and you were filming it all the time, and he was like, no, it always just felt so weird. I just felt so wrong doing it." I was like, yeah, all right, fair enough.
He was in Monsters vs. Aliens. He's the cockroach guy.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, that one's good.
I think I sat down to watch it once, and then I didn't. Like, I was gonna watch it with someone, and then we ended up doing something else instead. Oh. So I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, he plays a mad scientist that got fused with the cockroach.
Woo! So much fun. All right.
So, I mean, we left off in like the late 80s. Like, there's so much more to happen. No, we have to continue that one.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's a many part thing. Every time I roll books until I get through the book. Because at least next time I'll be able to do like a couple more people rather than give some of the history and then.
Well, we'll start to get to the things that we actually kind of grew up with, stuff in the late 90s.
Yeah. There's a manga that my local library had, which was absolutely
Battle Creek?
Meadow Grove.
Oh. Meadow Grove has a library?
Yeah, man. It's a little tiny building, but they got one.
They have manga?
They had this one and Initial D.
Hell yeah.
That was the two manga they had. But I can't, for the life of me, remember what this manga was. I can only remember that, the covers were shiny. They were, colored. Every one of them was a different color, and it had, the kid, and then they were shiny. I can't remember anything else about it. And I read every single one they had all the time. But I can't remember what it was, and I really would like to, reread it now that I'm an adult. But I have no idea what it was about. It was, there was a kid. The main character was a little kid, just fucking off by himself. I can't remember anything else about it, so I can't even, put in keywords.
Yeah, you can't, search for anything.
You can't be
little kid animate, fuck.
Little kid manga with shiny cover. Who knows what'll come up with that?
I don't know, give it a shot, maybe.
Yeah, maybe I should just do that sometime. But yeah, and then we read Initial D too. So yeah, that was cool. I was surprised I had it even. And then my mom took us to the video store once for some reason. I don't think she wanted to take us, but she took us anyways. And we got to pick out a movie. Terminator got Gundam Wing.
Hell yeah.
And I got that Sailor Moon tape that I still have. So yeah, that's
Gundam Wing's awesome.
Oh yeah, fucking Gundam Wing. It's so cool. And it was just the first few episodes on this disc.
Oh yeah, because they'd have them
that was the only ones that I had saw until I was yeah, it was a disc. It was a DVD. That was when DVD. It was transition from tape to DVD because they still had both. Because I got the tape of Sailor Moon and she got the DVD of Gundam. See, I've been devouring anime and manga bullshit since I was a wee youngin. Long time. It's been in my blood for a long time. It's only getting worse.
Well, I'm actually kind of looking forward to the continuation of that series. Roll, see if you get it again.
I am too.
It's right in front
of you. You said roll again.
Spin to win.
Spins, eh?
Is that how you say it?
I don't know. Sometimes you just Japanglish your
No,
brain.
apparently Japanglish isn't actually that difficult of a thing because some of the modern vocabulary is just translated that way.
Yeah, you just got to know the phonetics.
Yeah.
To use it. So, I mean, that might be the way you say
it. Sounds really, really racist.
Sometimes it works, though. Just, I went to our actual...
Jesus.
I went to the Podbean app. That was dumb. Anywho. But yeah, anyways, if I say stuff like that, I'm not being racist. That's just how you say it sometimes. And I don't... Like, banana is banana.
No.
It is. It is banana. That's why I will always say banana, because then I'll be speaking English and Japanese at the same time. I'm trying to figure out what other words are kind of...
Email.
Oh, the one that I get on my vocab cards right now, and I have to, like, think about it for a second. It's suraidu. Slide. It's fucking slide. Anyway. That's enough of that.
I'm like, Subaru?
Subaru. Oh, shit, I got culinary, too.
Ooh.
Should I re-spit?
No. We have to commit. This is how the die's been cast.
No, I don't.
Yes, we do. Otherwise, we have no integrity, and the whole idea of it falls apart.
What the fuck am I going to do for that? Anyway.
There's fall stuff's coming up.
What do I have for I had a really good tip.
Yeah, well, what's the Suki tip?
I really had a good Suki tip earlier, and it was... Oh, no. What was it? If someone is snoring in your vicinity and beating them with a pillow doesn't work, tried that, by the way.
Did it work?
No. No, it didn't. You didn't even move, by the way. What a piece of shit. I literally did not sleep that night. I should have just went into somebody's car and slept, because I didn't sleep at all.
So your boy did.
You know what I even tried? This is my top tip, by the way. Try to roll some toilet paper up and stick it in your ears. And see if that works.
Did it work?
If not, resort to mirror. That's my top tip. Toilet paper or murder. Oh, don't forget, try to beat them with a pillow first, though. See if they even
Toilet
move.
paper or murder.
Move at all. They don't. Sometimes they don't. Then you gotta resort to the toilet paper. And if that doesn't work, murder. Just murder. Especially if there's a river nearby, you can just... I should have just thrown you out the back, actually. I should have just
open the gate. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, God. And then when you stopped snoring, it's like 15 minutes before everybody got up and you were up anyways. I was like, death. Anyways, try toilet paper, maybe, if you can't find earplugs. Or just find somewhere else to sleep, maybe. I don't know. I don't have any other good tips for that besides murder. Oh, yes, the joke.
The yoke. Am I a yoke too?
This one is fun. I quite liked this one. All right. Gotta find the right page. All right, so I took a poll recently.
Yeah.
Found out that 100% of people in the tent were angry.
Oh, my God. Strategy good to piss us off. No, it's for science. Oh, you would do that too.
100% of people in the tent were angry. Fair enough. Anywho.
Oh, stay hydrated, don't die.
Yep. Have a time. Yep. All right. Goodbye.
Bye.